Hello. Dirty Trucking. Let me fill you in what's really going on. For years after that Warren Truck Plant mess happened to me, where they falsely accused me of harassing somebody, a co-worker at the job, and it was a lie made up. Then they was talking about I was crazy. Let me tell you what's really going on. The situation is that it's somebody, since that happened, has been deliberately doing shit, trying to make it seem like I'm delusional, that I am really crazy. You're trying to cause some type of psychological and mental abuse, and it's not working. All you're doing is pissing me off because I don't know who you are, and I can't get to you to let you know how I really feel, to show you how I really feel about what you've been doing. But I am 100% certain and positive that all this shit started after that shit happened to me at Warren Truck Plant, when they was sending me to them damn doctors. 100% certain. Now, I have noticed some little shit going on prior to that, but this whole trying to make me seem like I'm crazy and all that shit, oh no. This was after that shit happened at Warren Truck Plant. When I started noticing and paying attention to the slipping in and out of my residence when I had my house. Warren Truck Plant is the reason I don't own my home anymore. I had to sell my home. And that lawsuit paperwork that I posted in the last video, that address on Humboldt, that's the result of what Warren Truck did. That address was to the Salvation Army shelter. I was living in a shelter at the time I filed that lawsuit against Warren Truck Plant. That's what they did. That's what it led to. I had to sell my home, didn't have any more money, and me and my son was living from shelter to shelter because of what Warren Truck Plant did. And I was an excellent worker, a good person, a single parent raising her son. And my employer did this shit to me. My fucking employer. Why? I don't fucking know. Would you go to this extent to make up a lie so heinous, and then you turn around and try to do shit to prove that it was true because you fucked up? And it's still continuing. I lived in houses. I didn't live in apartments. I didn't. I lived in houses all my life. My sister was the one that lived in apartments. I wasn't an apartment person. I owned a home. And I had to sell my home. And ended up homeless because of an employer. Well, I got my ass up to go to work to every fucking day, faithfully, doing what I was supposed to be doing, being a good little stupid employee for this goddamn company that turned around and sit up and lied on me, put me off my job, cut my pay off, caused me to quit, and sit up there and swept that shit up under the rug, kept it quiet. You act like it didn't go on. You didn't want nobody to know. And this shit still continued. Switching documents. This shit was going on when I was at Chrysler. Putting shit in my file. That shit happened at Chrysler. And in my home. I don't understand it. Why were you switching documents? I mean, these motherfuckers has the capability to make a copy of a document that said one thing and then make it say something else, and then they will switch it and put it in there, and then you find it, you notice it don't read the same. I started noticing this shit years ago when I'm still at Chrysler. The shit wasn't reading the way it was when I remember having the papers. They went all through my papers. They messed with my father's map to our land down south. We got land down south. They belong to my father's grandmother and my father's father. They changed the map. They went through everything in my apartment. They've stolen family photos. They've changed documents. They've done everything. And nobody's doing nothing about it. It's like talking to my damn self or complaining to myself. Then they tell me, stop complaining about it. Why? So they can continue to do it? But they still doing it whether I'm complaining about it or not. But they doing it to try to make it look like I'm some delusional. I done flipped out. And then you get these people on my YouTube and social media trying to co-sign what they doing and try to make it seem like I'm delusional or you tripping out. No, the fuck I ain't. I've been dealing with this shit for fucking years. Years! And nobody is gonna tell me anything otherwise. You're not gonna convince me it's not happening. You're not gonna tell me it's not happening because I know it is happening. You overlooked it. You didn't do anything about it. You let them continue to do this shit. To now I'm angry. I'm still angry about it. But you keep letting these people do it. Playing mind games. Coming around me with the same name the people I know. Like Mr. Riley Martin. Your last name is the name of somebody I knew when I used to drive the bus. Coming around me with lookalike people. Why do you want to know what happened to me in my past? You didn't give a damn when it did happen. The only thing in my past you should have done something about was what the fuck Warren Truck Plant did. Had you done that, this shit, these dirty ass, motherfucking crooked, corrupt ass people doing would have been exposed. But no, I got to live my life with chairs upside the door of the apartment. If I go stay at a hotel, I got to put something up against the door. Because I'm not going to sleep nowhere with that upside the goddamn door. I don't trust you. I know what they do. I've been woken up out my sleep to people, something touching my toe. Hearing footsteps in my house. In my room. In hotels. Woken up to hearing people messing with the fucking door. And you want to convince me to lay there and let them come in there freely? You must think I'm stupid. You the one delusional. You aiding these people. And you don't give a damn what they doing. And you let them do it. And I'm wondering why. Because these people done expanded this shit. This shit, they doing it to everything. Government websites, you changing documents, everything. Why won't you put a stop to it? No, instead you want to make me sound like I'm a crazy psychopath. But I'm not. I'm angry and I'm mad. And you need to do something about it. And you need to make Warren Truck Plant and that fucking sorry ass UAW Local 140 pay for this shit. You don't get away with accusing me for this goddamn shit and walk around here and just go on with your life. Ain't nothing happened to you, and you sent me and my son's life through fucking holy hell. You gonna pay for this goddamn shit. So help me God.